Well, do you mind doing maybe like a grand reveal or
Nope.
something like that for us here?
We can do that. It's still all covered and dirty, but
Oh my goodness. It is still covered in everything, huh? Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Parker. This is Backyard Barn Finds, and the American dream is alive and well. We're all the way up here in Erie, Pennsylvania. You can see Lake Erie covered in snow here right behind me. And the plan for this video is to go check out a 1969 Camaro that's for sale on Facebook Marketplace that should be an RS 4-speed car. Let's go ahead and go there now. Now, I want to let you guys know that we did sell the 1949 Ford, and we did give away the Baja Bug Beetle. I got over 200 emails about that Beetle, and I was completely overwhelmed. I didn't think that many people would be interested in that car. And all you had to do, remember, was just be a subscriber of the channel and send me an email. We did give it away to a gentleman named Travis from Morgantown, West Virginia, and you can check that out right here. And I'm standing here with Travis, and Travis, you are the winner of the Beetle, is that right?
That's right.
And where are you from?
Morgantown, West Virginia.
Morgantown, West Virginia. You're a coal miner out there, is that right?
15 years.
And what is the plan overall with the Beetle?
Father and son project.
Father and son project?
Yeah.
And while you say that, I want to go ahead and give you these t-shirts. There's an extra large in there for you. There's a small in there for your son in there.
Appreciate it.
And you actually had purchased 2 t-shirts before, right?
Yes.
And how do they fit? What's the quality like?
Very comfortable.
Very comfortable?
Fit the size.
Now, they don't shrink in the wash,
No.
do they?
Nope.
No, and you're pretty tall guys, so I'm pretty sure you deal with that quite often.
Right. That's a fact.
Well, what I want to do here is, I told you I'd pay for your gas, so here's 150 bucks.
Appreciate it.
And I just want to say thank you.
Appreciate it, Parker.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And for those of you that don't know, the reason that I chose a gold color on this t-shirt for this 1969 Camaro is because the first Camaro ever built was gold. The first Z28 Camaro ever built was also gold. And the first Camaro that I ever owned was originally gold. So that's a little bit of history behind the t-shirts that I had printed. And if you want to buy one, you can go ahead and go on backyardbarnfinds.com and you can pick one up there and support the channel. And I just want to say thank you ahead of time. Now, to give you guys a little backstory on this Camaro was put on the internet about 5 days ago. I've been trying to battle for this car for the last 5 days, and we're at about $5,000 more than what the original list price was when it was put online. Doesn't matter to me. I'm out here searching for the best 1969 Camaro project cars in the country. This one looks like, from all the pictures that I've seen, that it's a pretty solid car. And whenever you're building one of these cars, that's what you want to start with. So we've gone ahead and we've made it. It looks like we're at the right location here. And the reason I know that is because I can see some RS components right here for a 69 Camaro. And now he said go ahead and just knock on the side door here, and that he would open the garage door. Hello.
hey, how you doing?
Oh, hey, Kurt. How are you?
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And
Find some parts already?
Yeah, I seen that you had some 69 Camaro parts. Are these the original fenders right here?
That's the original fender.
The original fender liner?
Yep.
Awesome.
And the RS headlight closure.
Yeah, I see that. And those go with the car, right?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We got one new fender. One new fender's already on it, and then basically everything. The car's intact pretty much. So.
Okay.
You're not missing much.
And where do we have to go?
It's hidden there. Remember I told you that I don't want anybody. Everybody kept trying to buy it the whole time I've had it, and I'm done. So I hid it.
You hid the car. Okay.
I hid the car.
Well, do you mind doing maybe like a grand reveal or something like that for us here?
We can do that. It's still all covered and dirty, but.
Oh my goodness. It is still covered in everything, huh?
I wasn't touching it till I knew I had somebody to buy it.
Holy smokes, man. Well,
see, I just keep it covered and back here and behind that, and that way I get left alone.
Mind if I take this tarp off?
Oh, no, go right ahead.
Okay. And For those at home that are watching this car is an original burnished brown car, right? It's not a Hugger orange car.
No, it's a burnished brown, white interior, and it had a white stripe that come down and went down
the side, kind of like the pinstripe that's in black right there. Yeah.
It had that. That was original from everything that I've researched on it. I'm sure that you know more about this car than I do, but I know it's a real RS by the tag.
Sure.
I mean, it's easy enough to decode that stuff.
Yeah, we'll take a look at it here. What I want to go ahead and do, Kurt, is if we can open the hood on this car. Is that possible?
Yeah. Let's clean a little bit of the crap off. Where the heck's the stupid thing at? You know how long it's been since I opened this? Why don't you open it?
Right in there. Oh, wow. Okay. Now, you had told me over the phone, Kurt, that you don't believe that this is the original engine to this car.
No, I actually checked the number on the back of it, and it's actually a 305.
A 305?
Right.
And this car, you think, originally would have been a 350?
It was a 350 car.
350?
I actually talked to the original owner that bought this car when he got out of the Army, and he said the original engine was a 354 barrel.
Now, you said out of the Army, and we're all the way over here in Pennsylvania. We're on the East Coast.
Yeah, he was in California.
He was in California.
That's where the car's from.
And if we take a look at the tag here, we can see that it says VN, and that would stand for Van Nuys, meaning that this car was built over in California.
Yes.
And of course, we do have the 6161 for the burnished brown upper and the burnished brown lower. The overall condition of this car, it is an RS car, of course. We can tell that by the little plug right here. It has the vacuum lines popping out, and those would have ran to the RS components on the front end of this car. We still have it over there. And this car also was an air conditioning car. And do we still have the air conditioning other components for it, do you think?
In the trunk. I do believe
in the trunk?
I think it's all there. Like I said, when I talked to you about this car, I said there's a little rust on the core support. It might be one of the, as far as like structural, that's the worst spot on the whole car structurally. The rest of the car is amazing.
I see over there where the battery box was.
Right.
That it kind of got all ate out over there, which is very common. And these core supports, radiator supports, they're what, $100?
Yeah,
on,
I think
Speedway or something like that.
I think it was like 110 or something like that. It's cheap.
Not a big deal. But what I'm liking about the car is that the firewall that I'm taking a look at right now in that cowl section is very, very nice.
There's no rust.
And usually when they sit outside, it goes right down in between this right here, and it just eats the whole thing away. You can see that it's pretty solid.
It's pretty nice. The car's nice. Like I said, I don't really want to get rid of it, but sometimes you just got to get rid of things.
Sure. Do you mind if I open the door?
No. Do whatever you want. It's probably going to be your car anyway, so.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the kind of like the best project cars, 69 style project cars in the country. And I saw this one pop up on the internet, and the pictures that you had put up there just made it look so good. But you never know until you show up.
Oh, no.
You know?
That you don't. And we'll get the car up in the air so you can see underneath it too.
Okay.
But you can see the color of the interior used to be. Somebody painted all this white or black.
Yeah, and when I was looking, it was white on the tag up there,
Yep.
but I see that it is black here. I wasn't really 100% sure. It looks like they painted black on the inside here too.
That might be the burnished brown.
Might be actually, you know what?
It is
That
the
is
burnished brown.
actually, you know what? You are right. That is brown.
Yep.
So that is the original color. And what I wanted to take a look is the rockers on this thing. And man, they are nice. Even the pinch weld down below down there is really nice. And the doors on this are pretty good too?
I'd say they're good for, yes. I'd say they're pretty darn good actually, to be honest, for age and everything.
Yeah, I think we could reuse those. I don't think that there's a problem there.
Nope.
Now, also, all the glass is here and it's not cracked.
No, it's all intact.
And normally when I buy Camaros, the front windshield and the back windshield are always cracked.
Yeah,
you know,
I don't remember it being cracked, and I don't think it is. So, and I don't think we cracked it. And I think the only piece of chrome, there's a piece that goes here and one here. I think this one's in the trunk, and then the other one's sitting on the dash up there.
On the dash up there?
Yep.
And that dash does look
It's pretty good, actually.
pretty good, yeah. Yeah, it's not cracked. In other words, this isn't all cracked. And if we take a look at this piece right here, Normally when they put a new radio in it, they really kind of mess all this up in here, and it doesn't look like they did that. And I don't know if
And
you guys...
that's the worst spot over there on the floor.
Yeah, let me see if I can get the camera in there with the
go ahead.
light. You can see that this car does need a floor. You can see the little pinholes right there. And I mean, I'll be honest with you, it doesn't matter whether you're buying a $10,000 Camaro or a $20,000 Camaro project car, they all need floors. You know, I've never had a car that didn't need a floor.
This was the nicest car. I looked for probably 10 plus years trying to find this car. I wanted an RS, and I wanted something I could put back together pretty simply.
Okay.
This car can be done rather quick, because I was just planning on doing the lower section on the bottom of the quarters.
Well, let's take a look at that
wheelhouse.
quarter. And this is a spot that we had talked about on the phone here. It's got a little rust, and of course I have a couple Camaros, and that's very common being up here in the Northeast. The salt gets down in here and then just eats it all away. Same with these lips as well. But the overall quarter itself, you know, how long ago do you think this bodywork's been done? I mean, you're a body man, right?
This was done probably 30 years ago.
30 years ago?
Yeah, because I have a picture of the daughter standing beside the car. She had to wash it before she could go to get ice cream in the car with her dad.
Oh.
And she looks like she's somewhere between, I'd say, probably 7 to 8, and she's 46 now.
Now, is that a picture that you could probably supply us for the video or
I can
something?
give you that, yes.
Okay.
Yep, I can give you that.
Well, why don't we go ahead and take the stuff off the trunk right here and see if we can take a peek in there and
On a pile there.
see what it looks like. Now, this car, I didn't realize it had a spoiler on it, but do you know if this was originally a spoiler car or?
You would know better than me.
Okay.
I don't know that part of it. I can't help you there.
We'll go ahead and.
Although I think from watching your videos, if the spring is big underneath, then we would say yes.
It depends on which side you look, but okay. So if we look at these springs right here, they are both the same size. So no, this would not have been a spoiler car. But what I am noticing in here is you can still see the seam sealer between the wheel tub and the actual trunk pan. And normally up here in the Northeast, they all rust out right there. And I mean, wow, this trunk is actually looking pretty significantly nice.
This car has been in storage for approximately 30 years.
For 30 years?
Maybe a little bit longer, yeah.
How long did you own it?
I've owned it for about 9.
About 9? Okay.
9.
And I wanted to check the RS. And you see that little wire going through the trunk pan right there? That would be for the RS taillights, and they're in the correct location, still with the wire going through. And I'll show you.
And there's the AC as we was wondering about.
Yep, and I see in disc brakes. Now, would these originally have been with this car, do you think? Because I see it had the non-power brake booster on the front.
I don't think so.
But we do see that it has the RS taillights here without the reverse light, and it does have the reverse light down there at the bottom, and that is correct. And oh, you have the key.
I have, both keys.
Yes, that's
and it works.
That's the trunk key, and then the column keys right there too.
It would close if we didn't have so much crap in the way, and it closes and opens. So, well, no, it did close.
Maybe it's already locked.
It might be locked. There we go. There.
Sounds beautiful.
I mean, it works. So, and that is the ignition key, and I mean, it's probably pretty rare to be able to have that.
Yeah, I have the original keys to my first Camaro I ever had, but that's you don't really find cars with the original keys very often. I want to open it actually up one more time here, and I want to show them that the reason that I like this car is because do you see the lip here for the trunk? This piece right here?
It's perfect.
Try to find a 69 Camaro where this stuff has not held water in here and then just rusted all of this away. At least, especially here in the Northeast. And it looks like the only little bit of rust on the trunk would be right there.
I think because this car lived a lot in California before it got here. is
Okay.
probably what saved it.
Living in California from day one. I guess what we can try and do here is, why don't we get the rest of the stuff off the roof of this car, and then do you think we could maybe get it swiveled out or something?
Probably.
Maybe
I set a jack over here so,
so
we
I
could
can
do
try
that,
and get it
but-
away from the wall over there and see if we can see what it looks like on that side.
Yeah, we can do that.
Just want to give them an overview of the car, and I do see there's another fender right there. Is that the fender
that's-
for this side?
Yep. Because this one's, it's got rust on it, and it's not bad, but it's, I figured, what, it was like, I think it's like $470 or something like that for a new fender, so I just bought 2 of them. I wasn't going to monkey around with them. I didn't know how long now.
We don't want to push on the spoiler.
I wasn't going to. I was going to push the rear body right here. Just trying to get my foot in place. And she's not budging, is she?
I'm just sliding my feet.
All right, well, jack time.
I'm going to give you guys a quick little progress update. We were able to get the back tires on these jacks, and every time we would push it, we weren't really going anywhere, and we actually realized that the front tie rod is actually broken. So our wheels were going opposite directions. So every time we would push, we weren't really actually going anywhere. And I'll show you the back side of the car here. You can see, I mean, guys, it looks like a pretty nice car. It's not a super sport or anything. We can see it doesn't have the doubler plate back there. We'll get a better look at that probably when we get it home. But I do want to get you guys a shot of the car going down this way. You can see there's a little damage in the quarter there, lower quarter, but everything else seems to be fine, and we'll get that dent in the door pushed out. But what we're going to try and do is weld that tie rod back together real quick. That way we can get this thing going in a straight line, and we'll catch up with you here in a second. She's making the right noises now. I appreciate you doing that for me, Kirk.
It's only $2,000, don't worry about it.
All right, now Kirk, go ahead and spin that wheel back and forth and see how the
Is it working now?
steering wheel is moving back and forth.
All right.
I think we might have solved the problem, Kirk. Look
think
how
so,
look
too.
how free that front wheel's moving too.
That is free. I don't think we're gonna have any issues now. Probably push like no tomorrow.
All right, dear Lord, please let this car roll freely. We don't have a winch on the trailer. Amen.
We probably don't even need these back here, but
Well, let's spin
let's
the
see
wheel
what happens.
this way. Oh my goodness, it's like magic.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, it's like we figured it out.
Amazing.
We just saved ourselves about 3 hours worth of hassle, you know?
It is amazing. I can't believe it worked.
Well, why don't we show the people what's in that paperwork here real quick?
Oh,
then
yeah, I wanted to show you that too.
We'll get the door open, and then we'll be able to get this thing loaded up. Now, Kurt does have...
It's just a couple little small newspaper clippings from when the car was in the paper for sale, but it kind of shows you how much the car was worth then.
and do you know what year these are from?
Yes, I do. It's actually right on it, believe it or not. Right there.
So March 14th, 1990. Hold on one second. Do you know what today is?
Today's the 14th.
Today is March 14th.
It's like it's meant to be.
Oh my, that is weird.
It is quite weird.
That is...
Very.
I'm a little spooked
very-
out right
very-
now. I'm not even
very
gonna lie.
strange.
That is weird, dude.
Very strange. Let's see. Let me see. This one here. Okay. If you see here, it's got the Camaro right here.
69 Camaro, $1,000 or best offer.
Yep. And then if you look here, it's got it right. Where's it at?
Right there in the
Right
middle.
there. Look at the price.
It's a 69 Camaro RS 350 4-speed, $600 or best offer. And where would this newspaper have been from, do you think? Is it local or was
Yeah,
it
it'd probably be like probably would have been Erie Times.
Erie
I'd
Times?
imagine, yep.
I
But
cannot
it's kinda-
believe that says March 14th, 1990, and today is March 14th, 2025. What is the odds of that? What are the odds that that's even... It was meant to be, Kurt.
The person, The person I got this car off of paid $600 for it.
$600 for it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm paying a little bit more than $600 for this car, guys.
Little bit.
Actually, a lot more than $600.
I'm going to set that right on the windshield so you don't lose it.
We've gone ahead and got this thing almost ready to come outside, and there she is. Seeing light for the first time in how many years again, Kurt?
7 to 10.
7 to 10.
7 to 10.
7 to 10. Holy smokes. All right, well, why don't I go ahead and you can see here it's also been off the road since 88. What I think I'm gonna do, Kurt, is what's the game plan here?
We're just gonna shoot. We're gonna shoot for right outside the door.
Right outside the door?
Right outside the door.
Okay, let me go ahead and set my camera up right over there, and
Okay.
we'll push her out. All right, so Kurt, why don't we go around and kind of take a look at this thing now that we got it in the daylight here. You can see that, of course, we got that rust in the quarter panel. Very, very common. And of course, the rocker underneath there is immaculate, just like you said, Kurt. And you know what I like about this car? I like how this trim right here doesn't have any pitting on it.
Yeah,
because my old Camaro,
look at all this trim.
Yeah, it has pitting on it, and it's painted.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
This is nice.
You see, you got the center console in there. And did we have a gauge on this? No gauge and tax right there. But this is going to be a Saginaw transmission, not a Muncie transmission.
I don't know what's in it. I don't know if it's the original tranny or not. I can't tell you. I didn't get that deep. And
Well,
I was going to put a 6-speed in it anyway, so I didn't care.
For those that are wondering if it's a Super Sport or not, if it was a Super Sport, it would have a Muncie transmission. The Muncie transmission would have a hole in the firewall right there, and you can see that there is no hole in the firewall. You can see the little dimple where it should be punched at. But it does have the Z-bar, and it is a 4-speed car from the factory, so it's just a Saginaw 350 car, not a Super Sport or anything like that. This is the first time I'm actually seeing it from this side. I love the color on it, huh?
I'm a black person. Everything I own is black.
And so you do, like you said, have the new fender. We do got the dent on this side. Let's just check the door over here. I don't know if you guys have seen this. And this is the way you want to find them, guys.
I think this door's in better shape than the other one, actually.
Take a look underneath there. I'd say it is. Yeah, barely any rust on there at all. That saves you $500-600 just on the door mechanisms, the glass, everything on the inside.
I think, and if I remember right, yeah.
Goes down. Yep. Yeah. Oof. Talk about a barn find, huh?
Yeah.
They don't get dustier than this.
No. Well, it's a body shop find. How's that?
Yeah,
body shop barn find. How's that?
Body shop barn find for sure. Well, guys, we drove the whole way up here to Erie, Pennsylvania to buy this 1969 Camaro. We were able to get the deal done. It is going to go home with us, obviously. You can see that. We kind of did the deal over the phone before I even got here. That's kind of how, honestly, most of these deals even work. We just check to see the car is exactly what the person representing the car is for sale, and then we kind of just pay the money and then take it back home. Again, my name is Parker with Backyard Barn Finds, and if you found value in this video, please give us a like or subscribe, or support the channel by buying a t-shirt. Remember to have a great day.